Hello everyone, welcome back to another Nurturing Nature video series, and today we're going to make a rain gauge, but first we're going to have a rain story. Everyone knows the importance of rain, how it affects our gardens. Too much rain isn't too good. If we don't get enough rain, that's not good either. So today at the end I'll show you how to make your own rain gauge. Really, this is purely decorative, but it can go outside. It is a good measure just to see how much rain we're getting, but to use a rain gauge, you have to have it so far away from your house, and if you have trees, you have to have it away from your trees to really be able to use it properly to see how much water we are accumulating outside. Most of us probably don't have enough space outside to be able to use this as an accurate rain measurement, but it's just a little decoration we can't put out in the garden. Too bad I didn't have it out last night because it really rained and it's still wet and soggy out there. So today our story is The Rainy Day by Anna Milburn. The library has her whole series of books. They're beautiful illustrations and I really enjoy them. So let's begin. Let's see, The Rainy Day. Big dark clouds are hiding the sun. It looks like it's going to be a rainy day. Have you ever wondered what clouds are made of? Sometimes they look as if you could cuddle them, but really they're nothing but wispy mist. Clouds are made of lots and lots of teeny tiny water drops. Inside the clouds, the water drops grow bigger and bigger. After a while, they grow so big and so heavy, they fall right out of the sky. And it starts to rain. The rain falls softly at first. Birds huddle in the trees to keep their feathers dry. Other animals hop and creep and crawl away to hide. Then all at once, it pours and pours. The rain makes puddles on the ground, can splish and splash around. Snails like being out in the rain. Wiggly worms love getting wet. Frogs come out to hop about and splash in the puddles. Plants like the rain too. Rain trickles into the soil. Thirsty plants suck it up through their roots. There they are, roots going down into the soil. The sun peeps out from behind the clouds and shines through the falling rain. A beautiful rainbow appears in the sky. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. As the rain stops, the rainbow gently fades away. The clouds float away across the sky. The ground has turned to squishy mud. 1,000 tiny raindrops sparkle in the grass, and little birds take beds in the puddles. The warm sunshine dries up the sun. Slowly, the puddles get smaller and smaller until they're all gone. It looks like it's going to be a sunny afternoon. So like I said, measuring the rain and how much rain we're getting in the garden is important. Too much will rot our flowers and our vegetables especially. Too little, they're not going to grow, because you will know that anything to grow outside needs sun, rain, some nutrients from the soil. So today you get to make this rain gauge. You do have instructions in your package. You have a plain flat stick, some yellow paint, some little pot, and the other one looks like paint, but it's actually Mod Podge. Before you begin anything, make sure you're wearing old clothes or clothes you don't mind if you get paint on. This is acrylic paint, so if it gets on you, it's going to stay on your clothes. Make sure your surfaces are covered. I put some old newspaper down, which is just fine. You also have some wire. Yours might be this orange or green, and some beads. The only thing you don't have in your package is a ruler and marker, and you also have some glue. Okay, So the first thing you want to do with your sponge paint is I'm just going to do this really quickly. I'm going to paint your stick. And I did paint both sides of mine. I'll just lay it on the newspaper. Now you do need to let it dry completely between each stage. So I'm just going to lay that down. Once it's dry, you need to take a ruler and mark off inches. I only did 4 because it's only 5 inches to begin with. So put your lines, put your numbers. You might need help from mom or dad, okay? Once this is done, and I used a permanent marker, you're going to open up your Mod Podge, and again, you just want to put it on both sides. It'll look white to begin with, but it dries clear and shiny, and it just seals it, so when you put this outside, it'll hold up a little bit outside in the weather. Once that is done, it's time to put your tube on. You have some glue in there. So I glued around the rim here and a little bit on that first line. Put your tube on it, and you want to make sure it goes an inch below that first line, because the first line is 1 inch, and if you have it there, you're going to be off on counting, okay? Then you might need help with mom or dad. Now be careful because it does have kind of sharp pointy edges. Just wrap your wire around a little bit. You want to make sure it's secure, so you can do that in the back. I'm just doing that. And then I wrapped it around a couple times. Then you're going to start putting your beads on. So I don't know if you can see. Put some beads on, then wrap it around, put some more beads on. Now mom and dad can help you do this because it's good to have somebody hold it tight while you're putting the next round of beads on, okay? If you have a brother or sister, you can work together. Then when you get to the end, again, just wrap it through, and mom or dad can help you with this part too, okay? Just wrap it through and kind of tie it off on the back. It's not so neat on the back right now, but that's how it looks, okay? Then the final thing to do is put this out in the garden. Experts say you should keep it away. If you have a 10-foot tree, it should be 20 feet from your tree. If it's a 40-foot tree, it'd have to be 80 feet away, because most of us don't have that much space outside. You could even attach it to a balcony if you live in an apartment. I'm doing it more just for decorative reasons. I'm gonna put mine over by my vegetable bin, my raised garden beds over there, and see how much rain we're getting. We'll see, but I do water, so I'm not going to use this really as an accurate water gauge. Thanks for joining me. Next week we're going to have seed story times. We're going to learn about some different seeds. There's edible seeds, there's seeds that grow into fruits, vegetables, flowers, and in your take-home package you'll have some wonderful things to plant. Until then, everyone, take care. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful summer day. Until next week, bye-bye.